hope this works okay, because I'm just holding my camera because I tried it with a tripod and I just cannot zoom in properly at all and get it to focus. It's an absolute nightmare. So this is what I see when I turn around after I've shut my door. I have my 3 framed prints that I got on eBay a really long time ago. I think they are still available. They are so cute. I've also got an Ariel one, but I have that with my Ariel collection. I think my favourite is Alice and the Mad Hatter. I think it's so lovely. And then just below that on my wall I have a very large Zootropolis poster that my brother got for me because he works at a cinema. And when Zootropolis came out, they obviously had lots of artwork and things to promote it, so he got that for me when they all got brought down. And then below that is some picture frames that I cannot currently put up because I have no room, and my Ariel mirror, which sadly will not stay on the bumpy wall I have, so I'm not currently sure where I'm going to end up putting that. And then if I move around from Zootropolis, I do apologise about the lighting. It's the hottest and sunniest day of the year so far, so it does keep going in and out. I have got a very large mountain of soft toys on here. I've just got a big mixture. I don't really have them in any particular order. They're just sort of sat on top of each other, and I try and squish in as many as possible because, as you will see as I take you round, I have quite a small bedroom and fitting this all in is a bit of a nightmare. But here are my favourite Little Mermaid ones. I've got Scuttle, Max, Flounder, Sebastian, and of course Ursula. I also love my Abu as an elephant hidden in there. I think he's adorable. If you guys want a proper plush collection, I can obviously take them all down and film them individually for you. If that's something that you're interested in, you can always leave that in the comments if you would like to see that one day. And then here are my Finding Dory plushes. I'm super excited. The movie is almost out in the UK and I cannot wait. Then just below my mountain of soft toys, I have got my Little Mermaid collection. Now if I walk backwards, you can see what it looks like as a whole. So I have to manually adjust the focus, so this might take a while, I do apologise. So that is what it looks like from a distance, and I will zoom in on some of my favourite purchases. So my Little Mermaid collection might not look massive in this setup, but it is quite compact because unfortunately I don't have an awful lot of space in my bedroom, but I do have a lot of stuff in boxes which are all under my bed. I've also got a lot more soft toys in boxes because sadly I cannot display them all. But these are all of my favourite Little Mermaid pieces. This snow globe is one of the first Little Mermaid pieces I bought with my own money as part of my collection, and I absolutely love it. It is still one of my favourite items I own. Then in this section here we have got my very, very big Ariel figurine at the back, which is from Disneyland Paris, which my lovely 6'8" friend had to end up carrying home for me because the box was so big and I had bought so many souvenirs. And then over here I have got some Tsum Tsums, and just in this corner here is a really beautiful Ariel mirror from Disneyland and a keyring. They were both from Sophie, who is known as a 20-something princess on Instagram, when she went on holiday a few months ago. And then moving around we have got my favourite Little Mermaid mug, as I've featured on my Instagram before, with beautiful Ursula. I think she looks absolutely incredible in this picture. And then behind that we have got my very big and very, very beautiful Kiss the Girl snow globe. This snow globe is one of the rarest pieces of merchandise I have, and I always get asked about it. I was really lucky to find it on eBay for a really good price. It was only about £20 over retail, I think, so I was incredibly lucky, and secondhand websites are the only place you can get that now. And then I've got some more Tsum Tsums and my animated flounder along there. And then I've got some clothes and pyjamas in here, which I'm not going to show you because that's super boring. So that is my mountain of plushes and my Little Mermaid collection. And then moving over here, I have got 2 IKEA bookcases stacked on top of each other because this is quite a small gap in my room and I needed to fill it with something. So on top I've got all my sewing stuff, and I've also got a Mickey Mouse tape dispenser. I've then got my Peter Malark Pop Funko because he is my favourite. This sort of little woven basket is literally full of sunglasses because I own so many pairs. Then I've got some Lego figures from the second wave of The Simpsons. I think they're really cute. Not quite Disney, but we move on to Disney now. So in this section here, I have got my favourite genie mug, which I bought from Disneyland Paris last year in June. And then I've got my beautiful Disney Classics ornament, which is kind of like a crown. It's meant to go on top of like a big ceramic ornament thing, I think, but they just had that on eBay and it was like £3 and I think it's so beautiful. And then moving further down, we have got some more of my favourite items. This Mad Hatter mug I bought alongside the genie mug from Disneyland Paris last year, and it is probably my favourite mug that I have that's not one of my Little Mermaid ones. Then we've also got some of the Alice merchandise. I've also got, back here, is the Lion King mug, and this was one of the first pieces of merchandise I ever purchased, and I got it for £4 in the Disney Store sale in 2011, I think, and it is still one of my favourite pieces. Then we have got Merryweather, Flora and Fauna there. And then a little bit lower, we have got some more Disney things. We have got Beast in the Bathtub, who I love, and I'm very excited for all of the new Christmas decorations coming out very soon. We've got some more Disney things at the back. The boxes that are below there that you can see are full of the postcards that I love. I've also got some postcards in this corner which I still need to frame, which are from Hungry Designs. And then there's my Primark mug. And I've got a really cute Disney Hotels shampoo and body wash, which Sophie also gave to me from Disneyland. And then down here we have got some more Disney goodies. We've got both of my Magical Moments ornaments, which is the 101 Dalmatians that my brother bought me for Christmas, and Dumbo. And then we've got this lovely Zootropolis mug. And we've also got some Lego Movie Lego that I bought when I went to Legoland last year. And then just below here is all of my scrapbook stuff. Now this is a bit of a mess, I have to be honest. I did recently buy in the sale the Disney Store Princess lunch bag that I showed you in my last video, which I will be moving most of this stuff into very soon. And then along here we have got my tripod, which was not working for today's video, which is why it's there. And then I've got some more posters. There's some Inside Out and Zootropolis posters in there, as well as some other Disney films, which my brother also got for me from the cinema. Once they bring them down, they're allowed to take them home. So I've got those, which unfortunately I still cannot put up because I don't have enough wall space, but once I have my own place, they will definitely be being framed. And then round here I've just got a bit of a random section because I don't actually know where to put this yet. But I've got my new Oliver & Company mug, then I've got two of my sale items here, and then I've got another flounder bag because I have two. And then this lovely little floral cabinet is from Dunelm in the sale, which is a shop in the UK, and I need to find somewhere to put this because I think Simpsons will look so cute in it, but at the moment I do not have any room. Now if I stand back up, then I can show you this section. So these are my regular bookcases, which have all of my DVDs and my books in. And then below all of the soft toys is more boxes. Most of them are empty boxes from my Disney Traditions and things like that, but it makes it quite even for these all to sit on. So here we have my adult Simba, who I love, and then we've got Scar, and then we've got my Lady and the Tramp collection of soft toys around here. It's a bit difficult to see all of them because I've got all my cushions on my bed at the moment, and then we've got my large Pluto as well. All of my Disney DVDs are in this section here. They are usually in order of film release date, whether or not they're still in that because we have been pulling them out and watching them a few times. I'm not quite sure. And then I've got my Pixar ones on this section. And then I have a very large Josh Hutcherson collection because I think he is wonderful. Some of my favourite books in here. And then we've got some more down there. I do have quite a long reading list, so summertime is definitely going to be a reading time for me. So on top of my bookcases is this very large mountain of soft toys. If you can believe I have got any more, I do. My bed is currently covered in soft toys, which are an extra overflow, which sadly usually go on top of these ones, so it's quite difficult to see all of them, but I am struggling for room at the moment, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to end up doing with all of those. But these are the soft toys that are currently up here. Some of my favourites will be Lewis and little Ray just on top of him. And I also love my Todd and Copper that I bought in Disneyland Paris last year. And then I've got my Lost Boys over there, and Rafiki and Nigel are two of my newest ones which are up there as well. And then if I move round to this wall, I have got my Tsum Tsums. Now, as you can currently see, all of the Tsum Tsum boxes I have, which are not even, and that does bug me a little bit, are full, pretty much. So I'm going to need to buy some more of those because I am running out of room to display Tsum Tsums. And as you will have seen, the new Tsum Tsums to come out are Beauty and the Beast, and I am so excited for those. So I'm definitely going to need more space. So that is my Tsum Tsum wall. And next to my Tsum Tsums we have got my Cinderella canvas, which I absolutely love. And then next to there we have got two of my picture frames which I've filled with Redbubble postcards, and I absolutely am obsessed with the prints. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Then I've got my love heart, which has got lots of little Disney goodies in, and my light Olaf, who I think is so cute. Some people think he looks a bit creepy, and I can understand that, but I think he's really cute. And then just round above my bed I have got my beautiful drawing from Lauren Jade M15 on Instagram that I decorated the frame with paper flowers. And then I've got my organizer to-do list type whiteboard here, which has princesses on, which is really old, but I love it. Then if I now walk backwards, you will see my bed. So here is my bed. I have a day bed, which I absolutely love, but it is currently covered in soft toys. So the reason I have filled my bed with soft toys is to be able to show you this section here not covered in soft toys, but most of these end up living on top of my Lady and the Tramp selection, which is quite unfortunate because it means it's really difficult for people to see my whole collection when they come in, but at the moment I am running majorly out of room. So typically most of the ones in the front row, especially Trusty, King Louie, Nana, Eeyore and Lucifer, actually live along the edge of my bed, and I sleep with those in there because they're quite pushed to the back, so that's fine. But all of my Minnie and Mickeys do end up having to go on top of my Lady and the Tramp collection, which is a bit unfortunate, but at the moment there's no display room for them. And then I've got obviously my new Beauty and the Beast soft toys, which need to find a home as well. This is honestly the life of being a plush collector, guys. I know a lot of you struggle with this as well, and I have looked into things like buying those nets that you can get attached to the ceiling and fill them in, but that's just like welcoming spiders in to make homes and have babies in amongst my soft toys, and I'm just not okay with that. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. If you guys have any suggestions, because my room is really quite small, I would love to know what you guys think I can do to display these a little bit better. And then you've got under my bed, which is full of spare bedding and boxes and bags and blankets, and honestly mostly Disney things again. So I've even got Disney things not on display. And then now for some boring sections which aren't very Disney-ish. I have got my fan on, if you can hear a whirring, because it is the hottest day of the year and I cannot bear to film without my fan on. I've also got a little pile of crap that usually lives on top of here, but I thought I'll move that out of the way. I've then got my bedroom window, which has got some more Disney things on top of there. I've got my desk, which has my computer and my phone and all my makeup bits, and then over here I have got my wash bin, my scrapbook, my laptop, and then I've got some more makeup, nail varnish, deodorant, boring things. And then on top of this little bookcase I have got some more miscellaneous Disney things. Most of these are makeup bags, so I can grab them if I'm travelling or if I'm going out for the day. And then I've also got my Minnie Mouse ears, and I've got a princess cup that has fallen over several times, so now lays on its side. So that is that area there. And then this is my wardrobe, which you can't really see into, and I'm quite glad you can't because it's an absolute mess. And they're just two of my dresses which won't fit in because they're quite puffy and lacy, which is a bit annoying. And then we are back to my door, So here we have got my Thomas Kinkade calendar, which for the month of July I haven't actually written in yet, which is not good because normally I like to fill them all up because I've done a lot of stuff already in July and I've got a lot more stuff coming, so need to fill that in soon. Then above that I have got these little Olafs which I got from Primark a very long time ago. Then I've got my framed Princess Castle postcard from the Wiley Fox Vintage mystery box. And then above here I have got Disney Collector X written on there purely for today's video. I've also got a beautiful Paris postcard from Sophie when she went to Disneyland. And then I've got a lovely picture of me as a tiny child with my blankets and with my mum and my dad. And then we are back to my door. So I can give you a very quick whiz round. So this is my bedroom. It is not very big, sadly. I know it's not very small. I could be doing a lot worse, I guess. But I definitely need some more room for soft toys because at the moment my display is getting pretty cramped. So this is my room. This has been my most requested video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it hasn't gone too quickly. I do apologise if the lighting or the sound has been a bit bad, but trying to film this video has been an absolute nightmare. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Usually, of course, I have a desk chair which I've had to put outside in the hallway because it would be a nightmare trying to film with that. And I've also got a full-length mirror which usually lives in front of this section which I've had to put outside as well. So yes, that is my room. If you have any ideas for how I can store and display my Disney soft toys any better, please let me know because at the moment they are piled on top of here and it just looks really sad, and when I try and reach for a book or a DVD there is a lot of soft toys in the way. So yes, thank you very much and I hope you all have a lovely week. Bye!